This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got this is a sad story. It's a Latin singer. She was killed. They're saying execution style. She got taken out in L.A. During an ambush-style attack that wounded two others. Fatally shot North Ridge neighborhood in Los Angeles on Saturday. She was only 22. That's crazy. Maybe like she turned down the guy or something. I don't know. It's crazy. I've never heard of her before, but apparently she was popular enough for a lot of people reporting on it. But California is chaotic. They don't believe in locking people up right now. It's weird. Criminals should be in jail. I know that sounds crazy, but like if you're a killer or you've like done things like that are close to killing people, I think you should be locked up for a little while, right? Nicki Minaj. So this report's coming out that she's going to lose her. She's not going to lose her house. Okay, there was this German bodyguard. He got injured by her husband. They didn't answer the suit, so basically they did a default judgment for $500,000. They want to sell her $20 million mansion for a $500,000 debt. That's not going to happen. Usually a lien would happen. They're not going to force her to sell her mansion. It's not going to happen. Lawyer will step in, stop it, and then it will basically get resolved somehow, or maybe they'll be able to prove that it wasn't, it was justified. I don't know. We'll see. Then we got DDG buys his mom a $200,000 G-Wagon, taking care of his mom. I think he has her in a house too. So this is like her dream car. That's what's up. Then Saweetie. Okay, so Sukihana was on Justin the Boys podcast, and she was asked, has she ever sold her poom poom? And she says, of course. And most girls have at one point, and they should admit to it. She said, sweetie, I know you've been denying it, but you should just come out. People will mess with you more if you just told the truth. Sweetie's denied. Her friend put her out there and said that, she was brokering Saweetie to guys. I guess there was a soccer player. Saweetie says, recent accusations made about me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. These claims misrepresent the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. This person has never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by family. Her motives are now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from there. Yeah. Tried to be nice. Don't get her. Her friend was like, I don't know. Her friend doesn't like her, obviously. 50 Cent announced that the Netflix documentary series for Diddy will be coming out. I wonder what this is going to be like. Comes out December 2nd, so we'll check it out. Rush Hour 4 officially in the works. I don't think it was a push from the president, though. I don't know how that came to be a story, but Rush Hour 4 is in the works with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. That'll be interesting. So Nicki Minaj wins a battle with a crazed fan. Let's see. Peek alleges that she publicly humiliated him during a station head broadcast back in 2024. He accuses her of calling him one sandwich short of a picnic, claiming he clearly gets a check from the government. Let's see. Her lawyer says, after I won the dismissal of Tamir Peek's defamation case against Nicki Minaj in Jersey, I declined the opportunity to represent her when Peek refiled in New York. I believe that it would be inappropriate for me to discuss the reasons why I chose to decline representation. I saw that Nicki's lost some of other lawyers somewhere else, too. Huh. So now she has to get another lawyer. That's weird. I don't know what's going on with all that. Megan Kunef reporting on Meg Thee Stallion's case in court right now against Milagro. Megan Kunef reported 2 days ago, I'm sorry, that Megan Thee Stallion believes a man who testified at Tory Lanez criminal trial mistook Tory Lanez as a woman when he recounted seeing 2 women fighting before a short guy with a gun fired shots. So basically, she's saying that changes the story then. Her saying that, right? Listen. Mistook Lanez for a woman when he recounted 2 women fighting before a short guy fired with shots. That means that he saw Tory Lanez and Meg fighting and a person appeared and fired shots, which would have been her friend. That right there proves a lot. Why is nobody pointing that out? That statement right there alone. That's interesting. Megan's lawyer didn't take as long as he predicted with Milagro. Milagro's lawyer questioned her in redirect. When Megan took the stand again, Milagro lawyer played Megan's Cobra music video and asked Lenore Walker, diagnosing her with PTSD. Now, this is like closing arguments today. Megan also said she thought a fan asked her about bullying. She said the woman looked like a hottie, referring to her fans. I can't tell who's media and who's not because like I said, it's some of my fans. They come and they say encouraging things. So I don't know who's who. Megan testified after a lunch briefly. Milagro's lawyer, Jeremy McLyment, asked her about media being around when she commented her actual named me. You know Megan Kunef? He asked Megan. I don't know her personally, but I feel like I saw her too, Megan testified. Megan Kunef and Megan Thee Stallion definitely know each other. Like, for sure. Which is fine, okay? But it's her to say she doesn't really know her. You definitely know who that is. This is the woman that reports on every case you're involved in. Closing arguments. Judge doesn't let jurors take notes during the closings because the lawyers say is not evidence in the case. Court is in brief recess. Milagro's lawyer finishes his closing. Told juries Tory Lanez was convicted in the same California courthouse where O.J. Simpson was acquitted, and Megan's lawyers didn't object. Okay. In normal trials, attorneys usually object when a witness becomes a narrative. Okay. We'll see what happens in that case. I guess it'll be determined tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow because Thanksgiving's on Thursday, okay? Carlissa responds to Christian Rock. Christian says she wished he wasn't here. Hurt my son dearly. Proved she doesn't care no more about him today than she did drinking and smoking while pregnant. You know, Christian Rock's doing a lot of interviews, man. And I'm going to be honest, man. It's not helping anything. It's actually it's becoming a bunch of nonsense content. That honestly, I know she feels bad for what happened to her son, but you can't blame everybody else. So this is what Blueface's mom says. Her saying she wished he wasn't here hurt my son dearly, but it also proved to me that she doesn't care anymore about him today than she did when she was drinking and smoking while pregnant. Okay. Then we got Whack 100. I guess Christian Rock pulled up with 20 Bloods to some event with Zeus that Blueface was at.
Man, been a long night. We had to go do that Zeus shit. The bitch Krishan showed up with 20 Bloods at the door. Man, this bitch showed up with 20 bloods at the front door. But I think tonight was a real reality check for her. See, I usually don't go out to these little events. Something told me to go out. Well, you know, the crazy part about it is she at the front door, I guess she called herself finna make a statement. So I said, all right, Wack, what decision you gonna make? You done already out thought the, and you seeing your streets is watered down because 20 niggas in a lot of delusional drag them to the front door, knowing that it's a possibility Wack may be on site. So either I work my hand and embarrass her in front of these people, or I push a button, tell every them niggas that's across the street looking at them, and hurt some of my homeboys behind this bitch that don't matter. So I just chose to embarrass her, and they said, you're denied entry. I'm part of Zeus. We don't give you part of. You ain't coming in the bill now. And I'm sitting there telling myself, you have no idea that across the street is staring at you, right? So y'all really following behind her. I gotta give it to her. Really got niggas following behind, but see, that's it. You can't follow behind a broad. Man, been a long night. We had to go do that Zeus shit. The bitch Krishan
Oh my gosh. So it always escalates. This girl, Krishan. Well, we'll get into some more news in a minute. Kevin Lau's got a victory in court, but we'll get onto all that in a minute. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.